Hey there, how there, ho, there's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another Face United season to do with the English First Division, and we got Manchester United. We're trying to play as Man U and trying to win the championship. Well, the First Division was a precursor to the Premier League 10 years later. Anyway, Liverpool and us are battling tooth and nail for the first place. We're one back of those guys. They do have a game in hand. Ipswich has 48 points. Swansea, Tottenham, and Arsenal all at 40. At the bottom, Sunderland, Middlesbrough, and Leeds. Sunderland has 5 wins, Leeds at 7, but they're 2 points ahead. Alan Brazil and Kevin Keegan are battling tooth and nail for the goal scoring thing. Ian Rush now has 20, so the yellow card leader, Kenny Burns with 12 for Leeds. For us, our guys, Robson with 8 red cards. Lots of red cards, but 3 by Ivan Golick and Paul Hooks. Lou Macari has 2. Goals per 90 minutes. Gary Bailey is 4th behind Grubbelar, Shilton, and Seville. Tables wise, we've played 36 games. Liverpool's played 35. Tottenham's played 32. So, yeah, a lot of people. Liverpool's undefeated at home. We're 12-1-6. Well, we beat Ipswich 1. Man. We're 11-5-1 on the road. We've won the most road games with 11-8. Liverpool has 8. So, yeah, so we're putting up stuff on the road. Radic. Plus 26. Second best. Look at our wins and losses and all that. We've only lost 6 times. We're on fire. Yeah, look at all those wins. Look at all those wins. Radic. Stats wise, Gary Bailey's played all but 2 games. Decibel 7-2 goals against, 17 clean sheets out of 34. Frank Stapleton has 12 goals. Kevin Moran has 10. Gary Burtles has 9. Steve Coppell 7. Brian Robson 6. Sammy McElroy, who plays for another team, 3. Norman Whiteside with 2. Lou McCarty, Ray Wilkins, and John Gibman with 1 each. I like to do the best wins and the biggest losses. Ipswich is not lost by more than 2 goals. Liverpool is not lost by more than 2 goals. Well, that's possible. Nottingham Forest is not lost by more than 2 goals. So anyway, 7 hat tricks. David Armstrong, Kenny Dalglish, Alan Sunderland, Trevor Brooking, Ian Rush, Andy Ritchie, and Arthur Graham. The top point scorers: Wolves Swansea, with Swansea down by 2 and then winning 4-2. Notts County being Sunderland, being down 2-0. Everton 8 goals with Man City, and finally Man U leads with 8 goals. Okay, so our fixtures, we play on the 24th. We're in Brighton. We're in Brighton Beach. Birmingham beats Swansea 2-1 thanks to Worthington 2. Arsenal beats Everton 2-1. Ipswich with an own goal against Man City, so no goal by Brazil. Middlesbrough Coventry tie. Aston with 2 quick goals winning Nottingham. Southampton 4-0. Keegan with 2 goals against Liverpool. That actually helps us out. That puts us in a chance to win first place if we beat Brighton. So Southampton may have done us a solid. Stroke beat Wolves 2-1. Andy Rich scoring for Wolves. Tottenham 2-0 against Notts County. Goal by Ricky Villa. West Brom beats Sunderland 2-0. And West Ham beats Leeds 2-0. Lots of home shutouts. Gary Bailey for second place against 13th place Brighton with Graham Mosley in it. Brighton in 1983 would go to the FA Cup, which is like the English Cup final, and lose to Man U. They tied them and had to go to a replay. No penalty kicks back in the day. Both of us are wearing blue. We'll have to change the red. Our 82 team: Frank Stapleton, Gary Birtles, Steve Coppell, Kevin Moran, Brian Robson, Lou McCarry, Remy Roses, Scott McGarvey, Albert Alverson, Ray Wilkins, John Gidman, Ashley Grimes, Norman Whiteside, Martin Buchan, Michael Duxbury, and Gordon McQueen. For Brighton, you have Andy Ritchie, Jimmy Case, Steve Gadden, Steve Foster, Gordon Smith, Sammy Nelson, Jerry Ryan, Don Shanks, and Mickey Thomas. We would be better off 15 years later with a famous FA Cup goal. Manu's defense. And Bailey stops Roy Robinson. 7 minutes later. On the attack. Does it go? To the far post. Mosley saw McGarvey's ball. Much later. Richie trips Wilkins and gets a finger wag. 13 minutes later. McQueen hits McNabb and gets himself a finger wag of his own. Much later. At Goldstone ground. Have a chance before the half. Top over the corner. Mosley hits the ball. Crunch time. They're giving it a crunch time because of Thomas pulling Robson back. It's a finger wag or free kick. Wilkins puts the ball in. But Mosley says, no, sir. We need a win to take first place because Liverpool got their butts handed to them by Southampton and Kevin Keegan. Yeah, former Liverpool guy. We're on the attack. Through traffic. 6 minutes later. Grimes gets late by Nelson, and Sammy Nelson will get a finger wag. Free kick for us. Area, but no. 8 minutes later. Brighton's defense clears. Then you got 12 minutes. Pitch. Intensity. Case hits Robson. Robson reacts. Robson and Case. Robson better keep his nerve. Right on the attack. Gary Bailey had it, but then Case tipped it. Damn it. That's the first time we've given up a goal. And we're going to lose. Case hits Moran. And gets a finger wag. Damn it. Crunch time. And nothing given. Fuck. We lost our chance Oh, man. That's so vexing. On the 26th, Notts County plays Stoke and Stroke 1-3-2. McElroy, former MANU guy with 2 goals. On the 27th, Coventry beats Sunderland. And on the 28th, Aston beats Leeds. And Tottenham crushes Birmingham. So with 1 month left, we are 1 back of Liverpool, Ipswich 3rd. Tottenham's got a lot of games. They're 4th. Arsenal 5th. Swansea 6th. West Ham 7th. Nottingham in 8th. The bottom 3, Middlesbrough, Sunderland, and Leeds. Kevin Keegan leads in the goal scoring parade. Goals per 90 minutes. Bailey's 4th behind Shilton, Civil, and Grubbelar. It's continuing to May 1st. We play Southampton. We play Kevin Keegan on home turf. Liverpool is at home too. Arsenal beat West Ham 2-1. Trevor Brooking scored for West Ham. Aston crushed Man City 3-0. Coventry took down Tottenham thanks to a pair of goals by Mark Hatley. Middlesbrough wins. Alan Brazil did score. So I think he's tied now. Is he tied in the goal scoring? No, Brazil still won back. Leeds tied Stoke. Liverpool tied Nottingham, so that helps us out in a bit. Notts County crushes Birmingham. Sunderland crushes Brighton, which we did. Swansea 5-0 over Everton. And Wolves and West Brom. Lots of 0-0s. We play Southampton. Gary Bailey in the net. 2nd place against 12th place Southampton with Kalinick. And, of course, their big boy Kevin Keegan, Steve Moran, Mick Shannon, Alan Ball, the legend, Chris Nickel, Steve Baker, and Mark Wright. And Jeff Dunn. 5 minutes later. Southampton, yellow intensity. Free kick. Six minutes later. Southampton the attack. We're dead. Got it. Southampton with the pitch battle, and Keegan hits Graves. No card. Of course they won't. Southampton, go left. Finger leg. Macari. Oh, Waldron got to it. Macari! Back. Waldron. Minutes later, Southampton. Macari gets hit by Keegan. They're protecting that 1-0 lead like it's war. Goodman hits ball, and he's a legend. And on the defense. Southampton with a free kick. Deep attack. Left kick for Southampton. Over the bar, over the fence. Southampton on the defense. Headed away. Much later. Southampton on the attack. Trying to score. 0-0. Deep attack. Free header. Offside. The flag is up. Ah, frig. You bleeping, bleep, blah, blah. You CSers. Southampton's defense. We just blew a chance to tie for first. Off the post. We suck. Well, at least Keegan didn't score. But we're a disaster. Wait, we have 4 games left. The third, Tottenham, Liverpool. Tottenham does us a favor and Liverpool only gets a point. We don't play this one. Birmingham upsets Arsenal. Everton repair. Wolves beats Brighton. Everton crushes Leeds. Kevin Keegan scores a hat trick against Coventry. Armstrong with a brace. And West Ham Sunderland tie 3-3. So yeah, Kevin Keegan is the king. So we go to Nottingham Forest. Liverpool does not play. Notts County beats Man City. Aston beats Stoke. Tottenham beats Swansea. And Ipswich ties West Brom. I'm at it. Go to Nottingham. And we are Gary Bailey, and we are second against Nottingham Pillars with the great Peter Shilton, who's the English goalkeeper of the future. Ian Wallace, Hugo Robert, Justin Fashanu, Colin Stewart, Colin Walsh, Stuart Gray, John Robertson, Calvin Plummer, no Trevor Francis, he left, and Kenny Burns left. Willie Young, Gary Mills, Fifth Anderson, and John Johnson. And you on the attack. Wilson stops Robinson shot. Wilkins takes the corner. Strike 3. 9 minutes later. Nottingham on the attack. Loser. Pitch battle. Wilkins hits Proctor, and he will get himself a whack. Double threes. Bucks clash. Great chance for the opponent. Man, chance for Stapleton. You stapled that one, and you can't take it for offsides. Not this time. Perhaps Robertson hits Skidman and will get himself a wag. Crunch time. And use defense. Bailey stops Walsh. Our defense nicks the ball and the attack ends. Up 1-0. We lost the last two games when we had chances to take first place in the league. 5 minutes later, pitch battle. Martin nudges Ward out the ball. Wag. 17 minutes later, we're on the attack. So touch. Oh, he robbed them blind. Nottingham gets robbed 2-0. Park the bus. Park the bus. Park the bus. Manu on the attack. Tried. We're going to be okay, I think. They call it crunch time. Why? I want to see if Nottingham's work. No. That's the one we need. Hi, Mike. Hi. Yeah, Liverpool didn't play. We got to play a full series on the 8th against West Ham. Liverpool plays too. We're one back in Liverpool. Ipswich has 50 points. Tottenham's 48, but they have a lot of games in hand, I think. We are down to 3 more games. We're down to 3 games for all the marbles. Leeds, 24 points. Well, Kiev and Keegan, 28 goals. Brazil, 24. Ian Rush, 20. Stapleton's tied for 11-13. Goals against. Bailey's 4th behind Sybil. Well, Sybil's starting to play, but he's only played 14 games. Grobbelaar, Shilton, and me. Well, Liverpool does have a game in hand, so that's crucial for them. Lots of teams have played 40. The fewest have been Tottenham 37 and West Brom 37. Tottenham would probably more than likely catch Ipswich for third, but I don't think they can catch us. Liverpool has yet to lose at home, 16-0-4, and have conceded only 3 goals. I don't think we have given them any goals. We've won 12 road games, so we're definitely got the most road wins. Now, West Brom has to play 5 games. Tottenham has to play 5. I just want to see Liverpool, like, at home. Aston Villa scored once off of them, but they win 2-1. Yeah, we tied them 0-0. Birmingham scored a goal against them. And who else has scored a goal against them? The other team was West Ham to score a goal against them. So that's all. We're down to the final 3. We're down to the nitty-gritty. We have to do well to try to win the first division. It'll be close. Probably will be very close. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond at Duke.